Detective Holtmeyer.
Thanks for the tip. We've had Conrad on our radar for years, but we haven't been able to move on him.
Hey, glad to help.
Judge signed the warrant this morning. I figured, why wait? All clear. No sign of Jimmy Conrad. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tipped him off. These old school Pilsen guys, they have plenty of friends in uniform. We'll start collecting paper from the shredders. You tell me what you need identified to help your arson case.
Got it.
Fertilizer and ammonia.
Pyro Central.
They got a basement here, too. His phone was used in Duluth, Minnesota. He's trying to get to Canada. Minnesota State Troopers, Border Patrol, Mounties, they all have his face.
Is everything photographed?
Our crime lab department stretched about as thin as your arson unit. I'm gonna get some guys down in the basement to help tag the chemicals as soon as... Holtmeyer. Hey, Barton.
Ready? Roll. All right, I'm seeing 2 wounds, probably an entry and exit. Back.
Sam! Oh my God. Are you all right?
It's okay. Alice, we're gonna be fine.
This is not fine. You got shot.
Please, ma'am, if you wouldn't mind waiting outside.
I'm his wife. I'm not going anywhere.
Everyone clear for an X-ray. Clear?
Pneumothorax on the right.
All right, let's set him up for a chest tube.
You only saw 1 entry wound and 1 exit wound, right?
Yeah.
There's a bullet here in his right highland.
Sam, you ever been shot before?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm a police search warrant!
Drop the gun! Drop it!
There. That looks like the shot that came out the other side. I found it in his vest.
Alice! Alice! Call Alice! 10-1, 10-1. Shots fired, target 16 house.
So does he get hit again?
Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Walk towards me! Drop the gun! Come here! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
No, just the 1 shot. So your embolization went well, though it was a little more complicated than expected.
The radiologist noted that the bullet had been eroding into the vessel wall for some time.
Apparently, when your lung collapsed and we inflated again, the movement was enough to make the situation emergent.
On closer examination, we noticed a faint scar indicating an old gunshot wound. It's pretty clear to us he'd been shot before.
Yeah, I was. Doc said it was 50-50 to take it
You
out
never
or not.
told me?
Alice.
Sam, I'm sorry. I was just trying to make her feel better. You know how you okay the last time?
You told them you were shot. They all know everything, but you couldn't tell me?
I didn't want to worry you.
Let his friends come sit with him. They're all he cares about anyway.
Alice!
Get on the ground! You right, Sam?
Alice! Alice!
Stay here, stay here.
Call Alice!
10-1, 10-1.
Alice!
Shot fired!
Call Alice!
They're down, rolling ammo. Stay with me, Sam.
Call my wife! Call Alice!
Stay with me, Sam.
Where are you taking me?
It's a briefing for inmates within 30 days of release. Congratulations, by the way.
Fuck you. And since you think I owe you something, I won't tell my lawyer you assaulted me.
Miss Hilshert, did you mean any wrongdoing when you entered into your marriage with Miss Anna Slivka?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't harm Anna for all the world.
And did Miss Slivka know your true sex before you were married?
Of course she did.
And did she know it afterward?
Most certainly.
How can you be sure that she did?
Anna took part of my wardrobe when we married. My corsets, shirtwaists, and skirts.
Naturally, a man wouldn't give a girl he's engaged to some other woman's clothing.
Not a well-practiced one.
Miss Hilshert, the question that plagues the court and Your Honor is, why would you desire to enter into a contract of this sort?
I'd worn men's clothes around here all the time, and I couldn't come out and say I was a woman.
I have no more questions, Your Honor. How'd the pitch go?
They killed our idea.
No, I'm sorry, babe. Just hang in there. We only have to work a few more years. Hey, look what came today. There's a new property in Sonoma that we might actually be able to afford.
You mean like to retire?
Yeah.
We can't afford to retire.
I know, but I figured we could rent it out for a few years until we can.
But I'm not ready to retire. There's so much more that I want to do. Like, I've been thinking about going to grad school and starting over.
Grad school? What are you talking about? A couple classes at night for a year or so?
No, like real grad school, full time, during the day, for 3 years.
3 years? Are you crazy? What the hell is going on with you? You said you were going to be here to help.
Oh, I know. But I was doing really good at trivia night, and one thing led to another, and
One thing led to another? This is getting a little out of control, don't you think?
Well, I was just trying to have some fun for once.
For once? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just trying really hard to fit in.
Fitting in is not the issue. From where I stand, you're fitting in too much. You're gonna have to make a choice.
A choice?
Me or them?
The Bears have no offense. Who do they got? Name one player. Kate, what the hell? I was in the middle of
You brought this girl in without getting her a medical clearance?
So she got knocked around a little bit. It was just a couple bruises. She looked fine to me.
She shows signs of trauma.
Look, I've seen trauma. That didn't look like trauma to me.
See that?
Yeah, all the time. Parents give their kids water, they pour it out, they go to the vending machine, they get pop instead. That's normal for her age group.
Felt groggy. She was asleep in Bowden's office and it's only 3 p.m. That's hardly normal, Lane.
Yeah, she did that on Monday, too. I figured she was just coming down from a sugar high.